I mean, it's not the actual. We're still on PC, bro. It's not the actual PS3 version. We're kind of here.
I have somebody going to their PS3 trying to get this game.
Yeah, they were like, yo, send me an invite. I'm on my PS3. You're like, sorry, cuz.
Wait. Would it not join? Website? Would it not like crossplay?
No, it's on PC. Dude.
Okay.
It doesn't connect to the actual PSN. It does not connect to the
Crossplay with
actual
what?
PSN. Okay. Let me just rephrase that one more time. This does not connect to actual PSN.
Yeah, because I was thinking that the whole time that somebody was from PS3 find your lobby, they could join, but okay, that's cool. All right.
What's going on, everybody? Blood Tide here. So the other night when we were playing some MVC2 on stream, we got a lot of questions about how we were doing that because we was running the actual like PS3 version, but we weren't on PS3s and the whole nine. So I wanted to make a quick little video and show you all what was up and how to go about doing this. So the first thing right out the gate, we're going to need the RPS3 emulator. You can just search RPS3, it'll be the first link. Just go and hit the download, and most of y'all probably just going to be looking for the Windows build here. Next thing up, we're going to go ahead and just download this now because we're going to need it a little later. You'll be searching for Rusty-PSN. Basically what this is, it's a little program that the community made for a lot of these games. They don't have, there's no way to patch them. So, you know, because you're not connecting to the actual PlayStation Network or anything. So, you go to this site, you're going to scroll down here to latest releases. Click on this, and then you're going to want the Rusty PSN EGUI Windows. Click on that and just save it. And last but not least, the final piece of the puzzle here is going to be the actual firmware for the PlayStation that you can still just go get from the actual PlayStation website. So if you search PlayStation 3 firmware, this top link right here, and you'll scroll down to how to update PS3 system software. Update using a computer. Click on this. You'll get this little download link here that if you click on it, probably is not going to work. So you'll just want to right click it and save link as. You get this little PUP file and save it. All right, now we're going to open up our folder that we put everything into, hopefully in the same spot. It'll be much easier to deal with. Real quick, this PUP file here, there's a good chance when you download this that if you're using Chrome, it's going to tell you like, hey, there's an issue with this, and you're going to have to tell it, no, it's okay, just go ahead and keep it. So hopefully you guys have some kind of a zip archiver, whether it be like WinRAR or 7-zip. I'm not sure if the regular Windows zip program works for like 7Zs or WinRARs. If it does, cool. If not, just go grab 7-zip or WinRAR. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and open this up. And I hit extract to here. Now this is going to try to install into another folder inside of this folder. I don't want that, so I'm going to get rid of the folder it's trying to make. And just hit OK, and it should just fill everything out over here. Yep. Go and close this. So now we can go ahead and run our emulator. Now right here, I usually leave dark mode on. Go ahead and click that. You have to check this to make sure you can hit continue, and do not show again, and go ahead and hit continue. And with this, everything should be good to go. Outside of like certain little configuration stuff, we come up here to the GPU. So this is kind of like up in the air. Most people, everything runs fine off of Vulkan. I've had other people say certain games like the OpenGL might run a little smoother. So, you know, play with that. see what works best for you, depending on whatever game you're currently running. Now, the resolution. Most of the time, if you're playing like a full like 3D style game, you'll want to go ahead and use the resolution scaler. If you want to, go and up-res it a little bit to like 1080, you can send this thing all the way to like 4K if you want. It's all going to depend on your machine and if it can handle it or not. Now, certain other games, if you're playing like old style fighting games that are like sprite based, you're probably not going to want to use this. You're going to want to go ahead and do it through here, through the actual just default resolution. Because basically what's going to happen, anything that's not sprite based is going to look great. It's going to look crisp. It's going to look clean. And all the sprites are going to turn into little blobs that look like little 8-bit versions of themselves. It's not very appealing. So in order to get this thing running online, we'll go back into configuration, and you'll want to go back down to RPCSN. And here, we're going to create an account. Click on account, create account, give yourself a username, make a password, now it's going to ask you for an email. You can go and put your email in here, and once you do this, it's going to send you a token to that email, so make sure it's a valid email. You'll go check your email. It'll give you a long bunch of digit code that'll ask you to input. Once you do that, it should be good to go. So this next part here, I can't help you a whole lot with. Basically, the acquisition of said games. This is designed to run as a backup for your existing hardware and software, being the games and whatnot. And there are ways out there to dump your physical copies onto a computer and make them run on this, and that is what it is designed to do. I cannot show you where to go download. I can't show you any of that. Otherwise, YouTube will nuke this video quicker than I can get it uploaded. But I will tell you there are a couple different file systems that this thing accepts. One of them being like a PKG file, that's like a package, and the other one are like decrypted ISOs. Okay, so I'm going, for the sake of the video, gonna drag and drop some stuff in here and install it. And okay. Now, the one thing I do want to point out up here, like this right here says 1.0 and there is an update available. Now, if you remember, we downloaded this Rusty PSN. We'll go ahead and grab this. Do it this way. We'll just extract it. Here. Then it gave us a folder right here. I suggest it'd be a lot easier if you go through here and you make a new folder and just name it updates. Then we'll go here into the Rusty PSN, run this exe, and it opened up my other monitor. Now, first things first, out the gate, you're gonna hit this little gear icon, and you're gonna want to pick a folder, and we will send it to our updates folder we made, and save settings. Now, it's gonna look for a serial. How do you find this serial? It's pretty easy. If you right click on your game, go down to copy info, copy serial, paste it right in there, search for updates. Alright, you got a little arrow over here. Some games might have multiple updates. Now keep in mind that if a game has multiple updates, it has to be step updated. You can't just download the newest one and it's going to work. You'll have to go 1.01, 1.02, 1.03, and so on. But you go ahead and hit download file. So once you get your download updated, you'll just go up here to File, and you'll have Install Packages, Wraps, E-Edits. And we will go find our Updates folder that we made. Well, since we only have one game, we know what it is. But if you go in here, you can kind of see Marvel Cap, right? Hit that, open, hit yes, and it's installed. Now we're at 1.01. Now that we've got the game installed, we need to make sure it's got a backbone to run on for the PS3. So we need to go to File and Install Firmware. Remember that PUP file we downloaded? So we'll just click on that and hit Open. And this is all going to depend on your computer. So the final thing on the chopping block is going to be controls. Out the gate, it's going to come set up with basically keyboard functionality. You're probably not going to want that. Some people might, but like currently I have a DualSense sitting here in front of me. Luckily, they have a whole setup right here for it. You just click on this and it's literally going to configure everything perfectly. You should be like, it even already detects my battery. Another thing, real quick, if you don't have a DualSense or you want to play some kind of a fighting game with a fight stick, if you go up here and you can set this to MM joystick, and usually any kind of X input system, it's going to be recognized by this. You might have to try it a few times. It's a little weird, but usually this is how you're going to set up typically about any kind of fight stick. Now that everything is set up and ready to go, the only thing we have left to do is run the game. So you're going to notice every so often it's going to be compiling shaders in the bottom. If you get some weird artifacting or things in black, that's basically going to be from the compiling. Okay, after you run the game a few times and all that stuff gets compiled, it's going to work itself out and it's going to run perfectly fine. And that'll pretty much do it. Like as you can see here, I've got a ton of different fighting games or whatever, some of which can't even be played online anymore, so this is like the perfect solution for that. But yeah, that'll about wrap it up, man. If you guys want to play, hit me up. My name's Bloodtide on here. Just send me an invite, man. Maybe we can get together sometime. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Take care.